Product descriptions can greatly affect your store conversion rate. And when I say greatly, I mean it. A good product description can improve your store conversion rate up to 78%. So, if you are looking to improve your store conversion rate and to make more sales and to increase your revenue, you should start by crafting better product descriptions for your store. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do that. 1 year or maybe 1 year and a half, writing product descriptions was actually a very hard task to do. But we are in the era of AI. And if you are not using AI yet to improve your business, you are actually missing on a lot of opportunities. Thanks to ChatGPT, now we can write product descriptions within minutes. But ChatGPT is not enough, because in order to have good product descriptions that can actually convert your store visitors into customers, you must feed ChatGPT the right information. You must guide ChatGPT into giving you the right descriptions. So how to do that? Well, let me tell you. In order to write good description for your product, you must understand who your potential customers are and how your product is going to help them, and what are the main benefits of using your product, and what sets your product aside from every other product in the market. When you answer all of these questions in details, your product description is already there. You just need to organize it. Let's start first with the target audience. If you are selling baby products, your target audience is moms and dads. If you are selling protein shake, your target audience is mostly athletic people or people who go to the gym and so on. And these two audiences are totally different, and you need to talk to them in totally different ways. Understanding your target audience means understanding their goals, their challenges, their needs, and learning how to talk to them. You can't talk with moms in the same way that you talk to a man who goes every day to the gym for 3 hours. These are two totally different people. So the first question you need to answer, who is your target audience? When you have the answer to this question, you move on to the second one, and it is how your product is going to help them. When we buy something, we buy it for a purpose. Even when we buy clothes, even when we buy shoes, there is always a purpose. Maybe we want to look better. Maybe we want something comfy. Maybe we want to look elegant and stylish. Or maybe we want to solve a problem. And this is what you need to think about. What kind of problems your product solve for your target audience, or what kind of feelings your product give to your target audience. When you answer this question, you will be able to position your product within your target audience life, and you will be able to understand what kind of feelings and emotions are related to buying your product. So ask yourself, what type of benefits does your product give to your target audience? How your product is going to improve their lives and make them feel better. And I'm pretty sure you will find a long list of benefits. If you are short on ideas, you can use ChatGPT to help you with this, and I'm going to show you how to do that later in this video. I always give my clients this small tip in order to make this step easier, and it is to think about all of your product specifications and to turn them into benefits. During the production phase, I'm pretty sure that you have thought about a lot of details related to your product, and you have made a lot of decisions. So rethink them. Ask yourself, why did you go with a glass bottle instead of a plastic one? Or why did you decide to go with this ingredient instead of this ingredient? Or why did you decide to have your products in these dimensions and not in these dimensions? When you re-question all of your old decisions, when you think about all of your product specifications, you will be able to find the benefits. But your work doesn't end here, because you need also to find the benefits of your benefits. Hear me well, I know it seems funny, but it's super important. Let's say, for example, you sell a spray that makes combing hair easier, okay? So the main benefit is that your spray will make combing hair easier. But the benefits of the benefits is that mothers will be able to comb their daughter's hair in the morning quickly and without a lot of cries and tears. See? These are the benefits of the benefits, and in the benefits of the benefits you can see the feelings, the direct results, and how the product is going to change your target audience life. Now the next thing you need to do is to understand what makes your product different from other products in the market. And this is not something that you can take lightly, especially if your prices are the same as your competitors or close enough. So you need to ask yourself why someone would go and buy your product instead of buying a product that has been on the market for a long time, that has reviews and testimonials and so on. So you need to find competitive angles, something that make your products better. Maybe your product is vegan, maybe your product is organic, maybe your product is handmade, maybe your product has more benefits, maybe your product is cleaner. So think about what makes your product better. And honestly, if you can't find something that makes your product better than your competitors, it's a very bad sign, because it means that you don't have anything to leverage in order to succeed and compete with those other brands in the market. And now I'm pretty sure you are asking yourself, but where ChatGPT comes? I'm watching this video because I want to know how ChatGPT is going to help me. Well, ChatGPT is going to help you in answering all of these previous questions, but not only that, it will help you to sum all of these answers and create the perfect product description. And in order to do this successfully, you need to learn how to talk to ChatGPT and how to ask ChatGPT to help you. And to help you answer all of these questions related to your product and your target audience, I have created a list of prompts that you can give to ChatGPT to get the results you want. So if you find it, for example, different to understand your product benefits or how it's going to change your target audience, you can always use ChatGPT to do that. However, I think that no one knows your product as much as you do, and it's very important to educate yourself on your product benefits and your product features before relying entirely on ChatGPT. The use of these small prompts is actually optional, and it depends on you. You might tell me that you already know your product very well, you already know your target audience very well, so you don't need any extra help. In this case, that's amazing, and we move to the next step, and it is to use the prompt to write your product description. And this is a prompt that I have created myself based on years and years of experience and based on tenth of iteration with ChatGPT. Well, this prompt will help you to get the perfect product description in a few seconds. And if you have used the small prompts before, you just need to put the results you have found there within this prompt and give it to ChatGPT. I'm going to show you all of this and much more when I move to my screen. But before that, I want to tell you that you can download all of these prompts by clicking on the link you will find below. In the guide you will find below, you will not only find the prompts that I'm talking about, but also you will find examples of good product descriptions, you will find examples of benefits, unique selling propositions, key features, pain points, and so on, so you can learn more how you can use these prompts in order to improve your product descriptions. And now, let me move to my screen and let's start with the magic. So this is the prompt I use in order to get my product descriptions done. In the first part in here, I have precised the objective of this prompt. So I'm telling ChatGPT, what do I need? I need to write a detailed product descriptions, and you just need to fill your product name, your target audience, and that's it. So let's say, for example, you sell a baby product. You need to tell ChatGPT what product you sell and that your target audience is moms. So let's say, for example, you sell protein shake. You need to tell ChatGPT that your product is protein shake, and you need to tell it that your target audience is athletic people or people who go to the gym. Okay, when you scroll down in here, you will find the product details, and in here you put the product name, the key features, the benefits, and the unique selling propositions. I'm going to show you an example where we are going to fill all of those and give them to ChatGPT. Later on in here, you have like a comparison with a competitor, and you need to tell ChatGPT what's different between your product and other products in the market. So let's say your product is organic. You need to tell ChatGPT that all of your ingredients are organic and that your product is certified while your competitors are not. Or let's say that your product is better in terms of price. Or let's say, for example, your product is better in terms of packaging or effectiveness or whatever. You need to tell ChatGPT this so it can use this information within your product description. Then after that, you need to fill out the pain points that your products address. So getting back to the hairspray combing product, in this case, the pain point would be like daughters crying in the morning, losing a lot of time to comb the hair, all of this hassle with combing girls' hair, and so on. So you need to mention these pain points within this prompt in here so ChatGPT can use them while crafting the product description. After that, you need to precise the target audience, and you need to define the tone of writing. So some brands are funny, some brands are joyful, some brands are very serious, some brands are in between. So you need to tell ChatGPT the style of writing that it should use. So it depends on your brand and how you have positioned your brand in the market and what products you sell. Okay, after that, you have these special instructions, and you can modify them up to your needs if you wish, but I have included the main important ones, so you need also to look at them. And after that, we have the keyword list. Well, if you are working on your product descriptions, it's very important to mention that product descriptions play a very big role in your SEO optimization. And since you are doing this already, why not also optimize your product descriptions for SEO? So you can include in here the keywords that you wish your product page would be ranking for, and ChatGPT will be adding these keywords within the product descriptions. And as you can see within the instructions, I have told ChatGPT that I need the keywords to be embedded in a smoothly way, so they are not like very cheesy or something like this. Okay? So once you fill all of this information, you copy this prompt to ChatGPT and you will get your product description in a few seconds. Now let's see an example of a filled product description prompt. So in here, the product I'm selling is eco-friendly youth toothbrush, and my target audience is eco-cautious parents and their children. So it's quite clear. I have defined my target audience and who I'm selling for. Then next in here, I have the product name, then the key features. And in here, as you can see, I have listed my features simply. So it's soft, the fun part, eco-friendly, and so on. Then under benefits, I filled my product benefits. Again, if you find it hard to figure out what are your product benefits, or maybe you need more help with it, you can always use the small prompts you will find within the guide that you can download from below in order to use ChatGPT to help you identify more benefits for your product. Okay, then after that, we have the unique selling propositions. So what makes my product different? So it's made from sustainable materials, the design, and so on. Then I have the comparison with the competitor, and as you can see, I have put what makes my product different than my competitors. Then after here, we have the pain points, the target audience, the tone, and the special instructions. You can keep them, you don't need to touch them. Then you have the keywords and the additional instructions. As you can see, I filled all the information, and in the target audience section, I can even put more details about my target audience if I wish. And again, to fill any of these sections, you can use the prompts in the guide in order to help you. If you are stuck, or if you need, let's say, more creative ideas, the prompts are there and you can use them. Okay, so once I have all of these filled, the only thing I need to do is to copy this into ChatGPT. So I'm gonna copy everything and paste it within ChatGPT. So I have the paid version of ChatGPT. You might not have it, but it's fine. I'm going to click here on Ctrl V and enter. And as you can see, ChatGPT is now writing my product description. So ChatGPT finished writing my product description, and what I like about this prompt is that ChatGPT returns the description into like chunks of sections, which is super helpful when you start creating your product page. Because nowadays you can't like throw a big text into your product page and assume that people are going to read it. You need to divide your text or your information into different sections, maybe show them into different ways, like using infographics or using charts and so on. And with this prompt, you get your information actually divided already into parts and sections that you can apply directly to your product page. If you want to know more about how to move this from ChatGPT into your product page, I highly recommend you to check this video on my YouTube channel, because in this video I showed you how to create the perfect product page, how to show your information, what different infographics or visuals to use, how to use tabs within your product page, how to use product images, and so on. So don't forget to check out this video directly after watching this one, because writing a good product description is not enough if no one is reading it. So we need to learn how to write it and also how to move it or how to show it in the right way within your Shopify product page. So check this video out. I'm pretty sure it's gonna help you. Now back to our description in here. As you can see, Shopify started by a small description. This is the one that you can use directly next to the product photos. Then you have like the key features, and for each feature, ChatGPT put like the benefits out of these features. Then you have the benefits, you have why to choose eco-friendly over plastic. This could be a section within your product page. Then you have this section that you can also use, more fighting objections concerning durability, effectiveness, and the price. And you have in here like a call to action and so on. As you can see, using this prompt, you were able to create a perfect product description within seconds. But again, having a good product description is not enough if you are not showing this information in the right way within your product page. Let me show you an example of a very good product page and how they are showing the information within this product page so you can understand more what I'm talking about. So this is a brand that sells supplement for pets. And obviously, this is a product that needs a lot of education, so having a very detailed product page is extremely important. But not only that, this product solves a problem, so there are a lot of benefits and benefits of benefits that you can talk about. So when we move to my screen, we will see the product. We have the title for sure. Then in here, we have the small description, and under it, we have the list of benefits. So if we go back to our ChatGPT description in here, we can use this description in here to put it in this place. And for the benefits for these bullet points, we can use the list of benefits from here. Why having all of this information in here is important? Because this is the first thing your customers are going to see when they land on your product page. And you need to show them a lot of information in a very concise way, because we don't want them to see like a big text with a lot of paragraphs that are not going to read it. What you should do in here actually is to show the most important information in a very attractive way. And this is exactly where you can use the overview from our ChatGPT description and the benefits list. If you scroll down in here, you will see that someone can buy directly after reading this, or they can decide to go further, read more, and learn more. And here where it comes the importance of creating more sections, creating different ways or different visuals to showcase your product benefits or your product main key features. If we look at this page, we notice that they have done this in different ways. First, in here, within their product images, they have used infographics to show their product main benefits. So as you can see, it's a very simple infographic that you can do in Canva. And also, if you watch this video in here, I will teach you everything, even how you can create infographics such as this one. If we move to the next image, we have also another infographic with all the needed information. And in here, you can use the key features section from our ChatGPT description in order to create a similar infographic for your product. Okay, if we scroll further down, you will see that they have provided much more additional information in the form of tabs below if someone wants to learn and read more about the product. And here where we can fill all of the information we have in here. So going back to this product, first we have like the long description. Then we have the additional information, we have ingredients and reviews and so on. What you can do, for example, in our case, is to have a tab for example, why choose eco-friendly over plastic, or benefits, or key features, or why choose us over others, and so on. For this section, for example, you can use icons with text below them in order to fight all the objections any of your customers might have. Then for this section, for example, you can create a section with image with text where you put an image of, for example, a kid using our toothbrush. Next to it, we put the text and so on. It's very important to be creative when you are designing your product page, because people consume information in different ways. The most important thing is to have all of this information that we have created using ChatGPT embedded within our product page. I hope that this video will help you to craft the perfect description for your product. If you want to use the prompts I have showed you in this video, I highly recommend you to go down to the description and to download the free guide I have created for this video. In this guide, you will not only find the prompts, but also a lot of examples that will help you to understand your products more and your target audience more. This guide is totally free. Just go down to the description and download it, and that's it. Now, one more time before leaving, don't forget to check this video, because it will help you to bring your product description alive on your Shopify store. It will show you step by step how you can customize the perfect Shopify product page. So don't forget to check it out. Thank you so much for watching this video and for staying up until the end. I truly appreciate that. Before leaving, I want to invite you to smash the like button, because by liking this video, you will help it to reach more and more people. Second, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel and to hit the notification bell, because in this way you will get notified each time I publish a new video. Thank you again for watching this video, and see you soon. Bye bye.